All right, welcome back to Orphans. So it's not super late for once, but it is a long holiday weekend in the U.S. where I'm based, and I've spent most of my day editing, and it is now about an hour past when I would usually be making dinner. And I had to choose between making dinner or playing Orphans. So here we are. Without dinner having been made and Orphans ready to go. So yeah, just gotta see what's gonna happen to everyone. And yeah, like I said, was spending the whole day editing, including editing the video that came right before this, where if you stayed till the end, you saw our little send-off to our boy, our knight in shining hoodie. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, except I just love that guy. All right, so we had Henry hearing voices. I also spent a good amount of time in the last one making subtitles for that because it's a little hard to hear. But methinks it's going to be important to hear, to understand what the ghosts are saying there. I believe they said something very similar to Nicolas, about like the light and the dark. And then we already know that the light and dark stuff is going to be important because of the, this thing that Henry told us to hack for. This one. Open their eyes so they turn from darkness to light and come to God from the dominion of Satan. So this idea keeps coming up of darkness to light. And so I felt like it was important to make it clear what the voices were saying because it wasn't very clear. So yeah. So he asked if he's starting to hallucinate, and as we said last time, definitely not hallucinating, since I also heard it in the recording. It's always about light. Surely that must mean something, right? You should keep moving. No, Henry, that was real, definitely. It's always about light. Surely that must mean something, right? I mean, I've said both of those things, that it definitely real or it must mean something. Exactly. That's what I'm starting to believe too. We should keep moving and get to the chapel. The sooner we're there, the better. I think Ramona will have to rest once we get there as well. Indigo. Hey, Nicolas. How you doing? Oh no, I found Stefan's body. The poor boy. Ew, they blew his head off. What the fuck happened? Keep an eye out for Jason. He's been shot too. Be careful. They're hunting you as well. That's terrible. Keep an eye out for Jason. He's been shot too. I'm so sorry. But I haven't heard any gunfire for a while now. I think most of them died. They could still be around though. But please be careful. The ghosts of the orphans didn't seem too fond of them. What's going on with the others? Which others? Amber and the others or Tammy and the others? Samuel and Nina managed to escape. They're hiding in an abandoned house. Nicolas, Mika, the demon is after you. He wants to kill you. Amber and her dad are still looking for the spells. Samuel and Ina escaped and they're hiding in an abandoned house. That's great news. It is. We have good news to share now, Nicolas. You need this good news. You should keep moving. What? That's great news. Wolf is online. Greetings from the doomed. Hold on. Why is Nicolas saying I should keep moving? It can't be far to the orphanage now. Hopefully we can find these spells and put an end to this madness. Did he mean I should keep moving? But also, who cares? What the? Is this really Wolf? Wolf, is this you? Send pictures.
Sorry I didn't get back to you sooner. These bastards, they were at my house.
I had to run head over heels and leave my things behind. Wolf, how are you? I don't get it. I thought you were... I made a whole video. A whole tribute video. Whoa. Someone's really skilled with image editing. Wait a sec. I think this photo may be the ones they used. They got me so good. It was an opportune moment for my girlfriend to take an embarrassing photo of me snoozing at work. She's probably got it somewhere on her socials. That's how you fall asleep working on stuff? Girlfriend. No, what was I gonna say? Well, so obviously, because this is my second playthrough, I knew that was gonna happen, but I was really sad my first playthrough about it, so, and, like, really did think he was gone, and that was after only, like, meeting Wolf in this game. Like, if I had played the other ones first and then that happened, I would have been so sad. So, I'm so glad he's not dead. Why does Black say you're dead? How did you manage to escape? Where are you now? How did you manage to escape? I have to admit, it was a close call. They almost caught me, and I would actually have ended up in a body bag if I had not taken precautions and created an escape route for cases like these. Under the stairs. Middle finger. I really thought we lost you. You're the best. I'm so happy you're alive. You have no idea how relieved I am. You're the best. I'm so happy you're alive. It was a close call, but here I am, alive and well. So happy to be alive. Look at that face. That face says, I'm alive and happy about it. I'm staying with a good friend of mine. She also has professional equipment, so I can continue from here. I had to make sure our chat was secure before I got in touch. Vin must not overhear our conversations under any circumstances. Why, White? He's on our side. You still don't trust him? You're right. I'm starting to become skeptical, too. I have been thinking. Things don't add up. Remember the Excalibur? He supposedly made the guards disappear. He must have known about the bomb. How else could he have known the guards would leave? Everything seems strange to me. How did they know where to find me? I'm very cautious when it comes to my location or personal information. It really is bizarre. Good point, that's kind of fishy. But why is he helping us all the time? It is fishy, it is bizarre, but why is he helping us all the time then? Good question. I still don't really get it either. Anyway, we had to be careful, Indigo. By the way, I was able to gain access to one of the central computers. The chat histories of the business phones are also saved on it. Apparently, Henry has been targeted for some time. There are some of his conversations on there too. Unfortunately, they're encrypted and there are also transmission errors. To make sure these guys don't catch me, I programmed a script. It randomly downloads one of these files at irregular intervals. Hopefully, we collect data and evidence with which we can finish them off. Wait a sec. Black and the others are online. Something is going on in the Pale Man chat. Strange. Right, made sure I could read along, right? Maybe he's not as innocent as he pretends to be. Anyway, I'll let you read along. Thank you. We know where the ones we're looking for are. The escapees are in the abandoned house at the old mill. Oh, sorry, that was White saying that. We know where the ones we were looking for are. The escapees are in the abandoned house at the old mill. So your plan is working. Did you ever have any doubts, Black? Just like I told you I would. Once I gain her trust, it'll be a piece of cake. I must say, it's a great plan. You made her believe you're just an ordinary computer expert that was hired by the Brotherhood. Really brilliant, if I may note. Although it was hard for me to be that rude to you. It was part of the strategy, Black. But from now on, I expect more respect. Yes, of course. Unless Indigo is reading long. In that case, we'll keep playing our little game. Got it. Of course, it would have been even easier if I could have convinced Indigo of our cause. But she is too foolish to recognize the true value. Anyway, as long as she doesn't suspect anything, nothing will stand in our way. In the end, it's the result that counts. Couldn't agree more. Now we only have to find out what happened to Wolf. Even though he's practically out of commission without his equipment, at least temporarily, we shouldn't underestimate that guy. Yes, you're right. What was the purpose of the photo showing his body? I had to make sure that Wolf was actually off the grid. If Indigo had known he was still alive, she would have reacted differently. But we should make sure the guy doesn't become a problem. I know. We have to finally get rid of him. But for now, let's take care of our runaway sheep. Send some of your people to his house and recapture them. To this house and recapture them. Samuel and Ina, that is. It would be too bad if we could not offer a proper sacrifice to the Lord. All right. So, I feel bad because this whole time I've known that White Rabbit was like the traitor. And I couldn't turn that off in the way that like I was sort of able to turn other things off in the healing or whatever, things I knew was going to happen. But like, I don't know what it was about him that he just like rubbed me the wrong way in this playthrough. And in my previous one, like I didn't fully trust him. I was like, I still think there's a chance he could be a traitor, but he's useful to me right now, so I don't care. But I didn't distrust him. Like I didn't find him as distasteful as I truly did in this one. And I think part of that is, well, A, me knowing what happened, but B, it's weird to think, like, this being the first of these games that I played, like, I didn't know Wolf either. So, like, Wolf comes to me being like, I'm the hacker. Like, Amber knows me. It's okay. It's all good. And I'm like, that's cool. You seem cool. I like you. But, but, like, somebody else comes and says he wants to help. Why wouldn't I at least give him a chance to prove that he could be trustworthy, you know? But now I know that Wolf is beyond scrutiny, essentially. That he'll always be, I think, always be on the side of good in these games. He's not going to betray you. I guess something could happen in Wolf's backstory that changes that, and I could be these sentences may not age well, but regardless, the way that you react I just feel like the way that I reacted to this changed a lot now that I understand the role that Wolf plays in this universe, both from playing it myself, but also seeing just things online, Reddit threads, discussions of Wolf, things with reality games talking about Wolf. So it's just weird, and I think I tipped my hand way more than I wanted to. But so it's probably not that surprising, but this actually really surprised me a bit more than I thought it would in my original playthrough. And I was like playing back in my head, like, I don't think I gave him any information that's like too much, but like, I also don't feel like I oscillated on the thing about like telling Samuel and Ina. I think I paused for a bit in the last episode where I was like, tell Samuel and Ina to just run versus waiting for White Rabbit. I think I was just like, yeah, I'll do what he says. I'm just used to listening to hackers. That's what I'm supposed to be doing, right? But yeah. So that's a look behind the curtain into my thoughts while I'm playing this. What some of these big pauses are just me like playing through these options in my head. Okay, so yeah, Wolf was right. In case you didn't catch that, Wolf was right in that White Rabbit was not actually betraying the Brotherhood. But what Wolf didn't seem to predict is that he seems to be in charge completely, at least over the whole black side of things, the black shenanigans. And he's the one who decided that they had to make it look like Wolf was dead. Yeah. So, and Black is his underling, I guess. And he's been pretending to be the boss this whole time. White Rabbit, though he appears to actually be a hacker, is not just a hired hand. He is a full-on believer in the cause. So let's see what Wolf has to say about that. This can't be happening. But the bastard. I don't believe it. He's behind all of this. Then we were actually right with our guess. You were right all along, Wolf. You were right all along. No, this is much worse than what I expected. I never trusted him. But I didn't expect that either. It wasn't Black who pulled all the strings in the background. It was this asshole all along. The one who was reading along with all my conversations without me seeing it. And it was him who wrote to you all the time is unknown. Holy shit! I can't believe it. It's been planned from the start. On the one hand, he wanted to gain your trust as White, and on the other hand as Unknown. He made you send your friends to their doom. I know, but he will get to know me. How could I have been so naive and believe his bullshit? Do you think I should confront him? How could I have been so naive and believe his bull? Sorry, my Alexa was talking to me, and it was going to be embarrassing. Not really, she's just telling me to take the trash out, but okay. Still, we need to keep calm now, Indigo. If he finds out, then we know he will try to block your contact with the others. Besides, maybe we can turn the tables. Beat him at his own game? Good point, that could work. Sounds reasonable. That's right. If he finds out, we have a problem. Good point, that could work. What's our relationship, dude? Dude, bro? 63? That's like really great. But first, we should warn Samuel and Ina. They have to get out of there fast. There will be some extremely bad-tempered people showing up at any moment. I will take over. Luckily, White only has access to your cell phone and won't notice anything. And before I forget, remember those glitches that occurred when White started spying on you? I dug up a useful tool. In the future, you will be able to tell when he's reading along by a symbol without any interference. It appears at the top left of the screen. I just activated it. It warns you, and you can react accordingly. And if White gets in touch, not a word about me and what we just found out. Okay. Or that will be hard. I said, all right. 10 stars. Am I hacking the stuff that he said was encrypted from their servers or whatever? I don't actually know. But I guess it's time to hack. So, oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. 1 second. I will be right back. I tried to start recording again and did the same thing when I tried to pause the recording by opening the store thing. Anyway, this should be our last move, and we're done. Let's see what we hacked. B. Schneider. Who is B. Schneider? Chat history has been restored from about a year ago, 341 days ago. Okay, so that should be in the here. Who is B. Schneider? Is this someone from the Brotherhood? I have to say, the current situation of our organization makes me really proud. The speed at which our influence is increasing is truly remarkable. My utmost respect, White. It was not all my doing. They are the fruits of centuries of hard work. But admittedly, modern technology makes it pretty easy for us to advance our goals. Exactly. Before the internet and social media, it was a lengthy, extremely complicated, and also very costly process to influence and control public opinion. Even though we already held many key positions in politics and business, we had to raise large sums in bribes to buy the goodwill of our opponents and media coverage in our favor. And some of these bastards became increasingly greedy. It's a good thing times have changed. It has never been easier to stir up fear, envy, and resentment. People are insecure and no longer trust their leaders. Political and economic systems around the world are on the verge of collapse. Fear spreads like a virus, and it's only a matter of time before public order finally breaks down. It seems almost too easy to set these morons against each other. Yes, it's pretty ridiculous. Once the one without light has ascended his throne, it will be easy to rule and enslave this pathetic brood. The demon feeds on fear and hatred, and we will prepare fertile ground for him. Oh, there was something I wanted to say, too, about White. Like, something that really caught my attention was White. I mean, I mentioned this earlier, where White was telling Mr. Black, like, pretending he's the innocent guy, and he's like, so you're sending them off to their death? You're sending these soldiers off to their death? Like, and there's something about him saying that, or like occupying that. I mean, like, it was already weird that he was like, I think they forgot about the orphanage. I think the Brotherhood forgot about the orphanage, when I'm like, in the messages you allowed me to read along with, you just, like, I showed that they didn't forget about the orphanage. But also, there was something as I was reading that I just found so icky, of him basically pretending to care about the people who are being sent off to their death just as a show. For me, like, it's one thing if you're like, We're sending people off to their death. I don't know. Just something about like taking that position as though he understands the stakes. Felt so gross to me as the person. I don't know. It's just a really disgusting person to pretend to be, like, just for my benefit. It would feel somehow less gross if he was like, I understand there has to be collateral damage. I just wish you had warned them ahead of time or something. Like, anything would have been better than him just pretending to care. I don't know. It was gross. It was gross. Something about it was really gross to me. Amber, did you find something? No, I didn't. I'm on my way to you. Guys, you won't believe this. Oh, yeah. Wolf is alive and helping us. The Brotherhood faked his death. Thank God. Then he was able to escape after all? That's amazing. Yeah, he's got a secret door in his stairs. Finally, some good news. Yes, I really thought we'd lost a good friend, but he managed to save his neck once more. I'm so happy he's alive. Me too. Amber, you said you were on your way over to us. I am. You know, Sister Brown's room. I turned everything upside down. There was nothing. What if you were wrong and you're looking for something that doesn't exist? If the texts were not in her room, they must be in the chapel. Did you really look everywhere? If they weren't in her room, they must be in the chapel. I'm pretty sure now that they must be there. Should I live with the burden of being responsible for the death of a girl because I didn't speak those powerful verses? I will probably never know, but the silence of this chapel makes me feel close to God in these dark times. And so I kneel before the altar and pray to the Almighty to keep his protective hand over us and keep us safe from the horrors that are outside the gates. So you did find something. You didn't find the incantations, but you found something that is helpful. The chapel must have been a very important place for her, the only place where she felt safe. A place where she could speak to the Lord. According to her diary, this is where she had hid the spells. Then why did you send Amber to the room? They have to be somewhere in the chapel. Where are you now, Amber? That's a really good question. Everything keeps changing in this creepy place. I'm again in one of the corridors. Please no scaries. Please no scaries. Please no scaries. Okay, it's just a picture. Just a normal picture. It's amazing here. I should never have left you alone. I feel so guilty. You have to go down to the basement. We arrived at the chapel. That's a chapel. It's a nice chapel for the basement of an orphanage. It's located at the end of the cellar vaults. Wait. I'm waiting. Waiting. Finally, I'm in the stairwell. Okay. Awesome. Dad? I take the stairs down to the basement. And then? We were in the west wing. Then we went down the stairs and kept to the right. There was a long corridor. Ramona's gear. Her gun and backpack. We left her things there. If you find them, keep following the corridor till you reach that room, where they found the dead boy. You mean the dorm room? That's right. There's another corridor behind that. A heavy wooden door at the end of it. Behind the door, you have to keep left until you see a small courtyard on your right. The chapel is behind this courtyard. And please be careful, darling. Don't worry, Dad. I will find you. Indigo. A guy named Wolf just messaged me. Who is that guy? He's my friend. Can I trust him? You can trust him. More than you can trust me, probably. Yes, you can. He's a friend. You've got to get out of there, Samuel. No time for explanations. Do what he said. Yep, he's a friend. My best friend. The whole world. Other than dog Indigo. And Jessica. Then we better get moving. If what he says is true, we won't be alone for much longer. Fuck, this guy is an unnecessary burden. It'll be difficult to get Ina out of here. It'll be difficult enough to get Ina out of here. I'll have to blow his lights out one more time. I almost feel sorry for the guy. By blow his lights out, you mean just knock him out, right? Not murder him? Yeah, me too. You don't have a choice. Give him a punch for me too. Never mind, the guy can be happy he's still alive. Yeah, me too. He'll be fine. Might need a few painkillers. Anyway, we'll be in touch. Hi to Wolf. Stupid name. Well. Well. Yes, Wolf. Wolf read this. Take care of yourselves. Get in touch as soon as you're in safety. Wolf read it. Whoops. Didn't mean it like that. A wolf doesn't care. A wolf doesn't care what the sheep think about him. Too cute. I'm so glad we have Wolf back. Jason's online. These bastards. Jason, how are you alive? I'm so happy to hear from you. What the hell happened? I'm so happy to hear from you. I'm very sorry about your son. They killed Stefan. They took my boy. Shot him in cold blood. I know. I'm sorry. Fuck, I'm so sorry, Jason. There were multiple shooters. Bullets were flying all around us. All around us are familiar faces. Sorry. Worn out faces. He took the first shot to the chest, and then he locked eyes with me. I don't think I'll ever forget it. He was hit a second time, just then, in the head. Oh. I don't know what to say. My sincere condolences. I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry. They will pay for this. I will kill them. One at a time. Yes, that's exactly what they deserve. All he wanted was to finally give these poor souls peace, to atone for what had been done to them. But they killed him just like that. His death will not be in vain. I will put a stop to this. What are you going to do, Jason? Jason, where are you? No, you've already sacrificed enough. What are you going to do? I have this skull. I will bury it at the feet of the Samaritan woman. And after that, I'll go back to the village and avenge my son. They will regret what they've done. I now receive the signals in the village and also those of your friends. There are people very close to the house they're in. Not a good time to escape. They need to hide and wait until the coast is clear. Bullshit! He just wants to buy time. Thank you, Wolf. But they will find them. They have to get away from there. All right, please let me know if there's news. Damn it, they're trapped. All right, please let me know if there's news. I will. I'll lead them out there safely once the people are gone. But for now, they're safest if they stay put. White suspects nothing. I'll let Samuel know you're about to get in touch with big news. White will be reading along, I'm sure of it. All right, I'll let them know. Hope they won't get discovered. Thanks for looking out for them. I'll do what I can. Liar. I'll get back to you as soon as I figured out an escape plan. Okay. Samuel, where are you? Oh yeah, he's definitely reading along. We're still in this house. You've got to hide in there a little longer. Why? What's going on? People from the village seem to be nearby. It's not safe out there. I've been warned. There are people around looking for you. I've been warned. There are people around looking for you. Wink. Someone is helping us? Good to know. Then we better keep our heads down and keep calm. And carry on. Let us know once the coast is clear. Will do, Samuel. We can speak openly again. Nobody's reading along right now. Samuel, you've got to turn off your phones you've got to turn your phones off till you're safe, or else the Brotherhood can track you. Got it. Can you read minds? Can you read minds? Well done. Thank you, Wolf. That means a lot. Coming from you. My best friend in the whole world. Without your help, we'd be trapped here. No worries. I just hope you'll get out of there. No problem. Don't get caught out there. It was really brave of Ina to get you out. It was really brave of Ina to get you out on her own. I can only do. Yeah, I know. Right. I'll have to take care of our friend then, I guess. And then we'll try to get out of here the way Wolf suggested. Keep your fingers crossed that we don't run into any of these bastards. TTYL. Hi, Samuel. Activity in Pale Man. Just a sec. My plan is working. Indigo has no idea she just sent her friends to their doom. Well, I didn't send them anywhere. What you think I have no idea is that you think I have no idea that I just left my friends to their doom. The guards will be there any second now. They better hurry. They should have been there ages ago. And tell them to be careful and keep low, or else they'll escape again. Their signals have just disappeared. They obviously turned off their devices. So they know we're coming? How would they know that? Indigo is too naive to suspect anything. Ugh. Maybe they simply became more cautious. Anyway, what makes you think I'm naive? Have I responded in naive ways to anything? We can't waste any more time. I expect positive feedback as soon as they're caught. KK, I'll take care of everything immediately. This freaking fog. Oh, my Nicolas. Oh, Nicolas, my Nicolas. Where are you, Nicolas? Are you at the orphanage? Everything okay? Where are you, Nicolas? In the fog. Indigo, don't you hear me? Still in the bloody forest. I have no idea where exactly. It kind of feels like the orphanage doesn't want you there. I should have been at the orphanage long ago. What's going on with the others? Henry and Carla are in the basement. You have to find Carla and Henry. Amber didn't find anything. Henry and Carla are in the basement in the chapel. In the orphanage. Okay, what about Amber? I don't want you to find Amber. Why do you want to find Amber so bad? I'm just kidding. She's hiding there too. I think she's lost. I don't really know. She's hiding there too. Okay. I'll look for the chapel then, I guess. So creepy. A crow just flew full speed into a tree. Looked like it did it on purpose. I've seen a few carcasses on the way here. Anyway. Holy crap. Look at this. That's real good and creepy. You're right, Nicholas. That's definitely creepy. You must be close to the orphanage, because there's ghost children on swings. I should keep moving. I'll be in touch. All right, I love you. Be careful. I found the backpack. So I'm on the right path. For a moment, I thought I was completely lost. You're close. Yes. Well done. I walked past 2 bodies before. Not a nice sight at all. These assassins were badly beaten up and ripped apart. I just hope you find those spells in the chapel. Henry, did you find anything? Nicholas is also somewhere near the orphanage. He's on his way to you. That one. Okay, that's good. We need to focus on our goal and find the spells. I'm afraid there's not much time left. I'm afraid so too. Please take a look at this. What? The ghost swaying thing? Oh, Mika. Return to the place where he was freed? What could this creature mean by that? I wonder if it's that house in the forest where Jarek, the cabin? I think it's the orphanage. Where the demon I think it's the orphanage. Because Amelia... You could be right. After all, Father John and his disciples held these ceremonies there. It's got to be the orphanage. The summoning of the demon took place here. The demon wants to come back here, to the place where he was freed, before Sister Brown could banish him. Henry's right. That has to be it. But the orphanage is huge. Where exactly is this monster headed? We need to find out where Father John held these ceremonies. Yes, but first we have to find the banishing spells. Yes, absolutely. Let's not waste any more time. Here's one more thing. I'm still being bugged, so if I ever seem funny or don't answer at all, don't be surprised. Oh, good. We know how it works now. I'm now in the dorm room. You're almost there. Let's hope that no more nasty surprises await me. I'll keep walking. They found the orphanage so fast. Like, I don't even know when they got... Like, how did they get to the orphanage? Is their car still working? Like, they had no problem. Like, Nicolas, Ina, Samuel, they all had some trouble finding the orphanage. It took them forever. Like, I mean, granted, we have no idea where they were... I mean, where Nicolas was coming from versus where Amber and Carla and Henry were coming from. But still, like, there was no fog that prevented them from finding the orphanage. Like, I don't even remember them finding the orphanage. I just know, next thing I know, they're, like, walking around in there. Like, I know there were parts where they were traveling to the orphanage, but we hardly got any updates from them then. See you soon, babe. Alright, let's hope no more nasty surprises. I don't know if I read that part already. Await me, I'll keep walking. See you soon, babe, and please be careful. Are you there? Yep.
I'm at the cemetery now. The mausoleum is only a few meters away. I think someone or something is following me. Do you hear that? It kind of sounds like an animal.
Mika? Is it Mika? Just the P of the improves is showing. And it's no, all I see is just a little green dot, and I'm like, what is that? Okay, please hurry, Jason. Oh my god, please watch out. Put an end to this nightmare. Okay, please watch out. Be careful. Yes. Yes, I will. I will put an end to this. What about Samuel and Ina? I'm so relieved Ina was able to free Samuel and they managed to escape. But now they're both offline. Why is that? I hope they're okay. They were tracked and had to turn off their phones. They're on the run and have to protect themselves from being tracked. Last I've heard, they were in this abandoned house on the edge of the village. They're on the run. Why didn't we suspect... I mean, I guess we have suspected Jason at various points, but... I don't know. Okay. I hope they're safe. Let me know if there's news. I should get going. I'll be in touch. I guess we don't suspect Jason because Stefan has always seemed to be trying to help us. Maybe. Like, there was no... I mean, other than when we thought he betrayed us, there was no real, like... Like, Wolf wasn't like, I don't know about this guy. And I think Wolf got involved after Jason did, but still... Now that they killed Jason's son, we know fully that we can trust Jason, I think. I think I'm completely lost now. No idea which way to go next. Everything looks the same in this forest, especially with the fog. Honestly, I really have to restrain myself from bawling my eyes. Aww. Nicolas. My sweet Nicolas. From bawling my eyes out. Jarek, Sandy, they'd still be alive if they had not come here. And Mika. Oh, Nicolas. I don't even know what to say. I feel so bad now. I've been so mean to him. But I don't want him to be crying in the woods. He's after you, Nicolas. And he could show up any second. If only I could help him. Nicolas, the demon wants to kill you. The only way to stop the demons with the incantations. The demon wants to wipe out your bloodline. The only way is with the incantations. And he wants to wipe out your bloodline. So if we're going to end up together in the end, if we're endgame, we have to adopt. Yes, you're right. I've got to keep moving. Hopefully, I'll finally find the orphanage. I have to go to that chapel. It's amazing. He's struggling to find the orphanage so much, but Amber and her dad and Carla just immediately, like, teleported into it. I swear. If we don't find the documents, Mika's lost. Then we're probably all lost. I'm so scared. I could do with some company right now. Well, now I'm curious. About what? About what? Something else? Oh, the pale man. No. I could do with some company right now. I think I would lose my mind if I were here all alone. At least I have you to talk to. I'll be in touch once I've found the others. No, talk to me. Me and Mika had little nice chats while he was feeling, while he could do with some company. Why don't you and I get to have a chat here? Dear authors, let me have a little fireside chat with Nicolas. We need to work on our relationship. It's only a 20 right now. Dear authors, please add this. I know the game's finished, but I just want to talk to Nicolas about life, love, Sarah. And how wrong she is for him. Even though she doesn't exist, she's still wrong. She's still wrong for him. I've just received news from the village. Shoot, there's nobody at the house. The only person found is someone from the village whom they were apparently holding hostage. Unconscious. Damn, are you sure? I am. My people searched the entire building. Nothing, no trace of the fugitives. They can't have gone far yet. Tell your people to look for them. Tell them to turn over every rock they can find. We've got to find them. All right, I'm sorry, boss. Why did they turn off their phones, Indigo? I can't possibly help them if I don't know where they are. Don't worry, Lucian, I can help them. We're okay, we're good. I appreciate you trying to do all that, but you're busy trying to convince Black that you are not a traitor, so don't worry. I got him. Eno wanted to save battery, and Samuel probably has bad reception. No idea they were suddenly offline. I don't know, I told them to stay in the house. That's what I was about to ask you. I had warned them as you told me to. I don't know. I told them to stay in the house. For heaven's sake, I don't believe this. And then he deletes it. Please let me know if either of them gets in touch. Okay, asshole. I just hope they took your advice and don't do anything stupid. There's a swarm of people out there looking for them. I can't do anything for them as long as I don't have signals. I'm sure they'll be in touch any second. I'll let you know if I hear from them. Okay, just hope they didn't get caught. I'm sure they'll be in touch any second. I hope so. Respect. You're lying like a pro now. Not like a pronoun, like a pro now. I love my little secret chats with Wolf. That was close. How did you know? How do you know? What was close? Are you okay? Are you at the mausoleum? What happened? What happened? The beast was after me. I just managed to escape and took shelter in the mausoleum. Oh, he's there. Wonderful. I'm outside. It's outside, in front of the door. Oh, the beast is in...
Give me back my teddy bear!
Oh, it's just Tammy. Oh my god, it's Tammy. Yeah, it's just Tammy. Don't worry. I mean, yeah, like, you don't want to... I have no idea who or what that is. Goodness, the anger in its eyes. I've only ever seen that with wild animals. You've seen angry wild animals? It's like some kind of blood frenzy. It must have caught my scent and followed my blood trail. And it almost got me too. Your blood trail? Are you injured? Jason, you've got to bury the skull. You've got to hurry. It's going to kill you. Your blood trail? Are you injured? I am. I'm losing quite a bit of blood. Took a bullet when those bastards shot at us. When they killed my son. Damn. I don't know how long the door will hold. It's trying to break through. It's furious. Is there a teddy bear in there for them? Just throw a teddy bear out there, like a dog bone. You just throw it out there, and then let her go after the teddy bear, and then close the door again. You'll be fine. We'll be fine. She knows you're trying to help her. It's furious. I shouldn't waste any more time. Good luck, Jason. Bring an end to this horror. I really hope it will work. Good luck. Nicolas? Nicolas. Hello, Nicolas. Hi. Hi. You want to chat? You want to talk? You want to have a little convo? Talk about life? Talk about your biggest dreams? Goals? Girl's named Sarah? No.
To all of you who can still hear me, I don't know who of you survived this madness, but whoever is listening to this, get out while you still can. These bastards knew exactly they were sending us to hell. They knew what was waiting for us here and wanted us to walk straight into the trap. I had to watch how Sid, Ollie and Carlos were killed by this. Damn it, I don't even know what it was that attacked us. I had to watch them being ripped to pieces. I was lucky to make it out of there. If these people hadn't helped me, I wouldn't be talking to you right now.
Ramona, is that you?
Positive, where are you, Brian?
I don't know. We were under attack. It was hopeless. We didn't stand a chance. I'm bleeding pretty bad.
Where the hell are you?
Cemetery. I'm very close to a cemetery.
What about the others?
I don't know. We got separated.
Can you walk?
Negative. My right leg is just mush.
Try to stop the bleeding and keep your head down. I'm gonna get you out of there.
Sounds good. But don't wait too long. I really don't know how much longer I can...
Hang in there.
Roger.
I can't shake the feeling that I'm being followed. Every little noise sends my pulse through the roof. Everything seems hostile in this damn forest. And my own brother is after me and wants to kill me. I think I'm really getting paranoid. I think you're adequately paranoid. I think you're adequately annoyed. You still haven't found the orphanage? Don't lose it now. If I were you, I'd be going insane too. I'd be going insane too if I were you. It's okay. Yeah, that constant fear is just horrible. I'm completely lost now too. Seems like I'm walking around in circles. I've got to find that chapel. If we can't find the documents, we're lost. I know, Nicolas. I know. Fuck. There was something. Keep calm. You better hide. That could be Mika. It's just your nerves. Your mind's straight playing tricks on you. You better hide. It could be Mika. I don't know. Hiding doesn't help anything. I don't know if you heard me say it while the video's playing, but I said that's definitely Mika. No! Nicolas, please answer. Damn, what was that? Nicolas, please answer. No, it's not gonna go through. Henry, I don't have time. It's hopeless. For Nicolas? How do you know about Nicolas? I don't even know about Nicolas right now. It's still not going through. It's just one check mark. One white check mark. Is that what it always does when they're offline? Maybe that's just what it always does when they're offline. And I just never noticed. I'm afraid it's hopeless. There's nothing here. Nothing that would indicate a hiding place or anything like that. I honestly don't know where else to look. Well, me either, Henry. But we're going to have to check next time. Because I think it's time for me to finally make my dinner. Okay. Ta-ta! I'm so glad we have Wolf back. Wolf is alive. Nicolas is back to being Nicolas again. All is well in the universe. Alright, now, ta-ta!